Y'all, I had the scariest nightmare that I've ever had in my entire life last night, and it has to do with the phobias that I make on this account. And oh my God, I am freaking terrified. I need to talk about this. I need to talk about this. Stay tuned till the end because it gets crazier as it goes. So, in this nightmare, oh my God, even just thinking about it makes me want to cry. In this nightmare, I was at this like indoor pool area, which you already know I have a huge phobia of pools. And but it was like each pool had a different like gimmick, right? I don't remember the other gimmicks because this gimmick completely overwrote everything else in my brain. I don't remember anything else except for this part of the nightmare. Okay, so in this part of the pool area, it was a like Olympic sized swimming pool, like lengthwise, but it wasn't that long. It was like shorter. It was probably only like 20 feet across. So it was like a super long, and it was like not clear water. It was like ocean water. It looked like ocean water. It was like dark. And like it had like waves like going crazy in it, and it was really choppy and stuff, but it was super long. And I was like terrified. I was like, I do not want to get in this pool. But in my dream, I was with a friend, and I was like, I don't want to look like a puss. So I was like, okay, let me do this, like, you know, like face your fears kind of stuff, right? And so I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna get in here. Oh my God, this gets crazier as it goes. I promise. Stay with me. Okay, so I get in, and first off, getting in a pool like that is terrifying enough. But like I'm in the pool, and it's like super long. I mean, I'm talking like it's probably like 100 yards long, like so like 300 feet long. It's huge in length, and it's like super choppy. The water's not clear, so you can't see the bottom at all. I don't know how deep it is, but I'm like, okay, I can swim from here to there, right? I'm a swimmer. And so like I you know, I know how to swim. I'm not a swimmer. So like I get in the pool, and like so I start swimming, and like it's fine, you know, but like I have my face underwater, and I'm like doing like, you know, like a breaststroke, and but I have like my face underwater. Is that what it's called? Like I don't know. But I'm like going like this, and like so I hear stuff in my ears, right? Like cuz my ears are underwater, and I start hearing orca sounds. Okay, you know, my biggest phobia is orcas. So I'm like already freaking out because I'm like in this water, and then I hear orca sounds, but I'm like, maybe it's all in my head. Maybe I'm just tripping, right? And so I'm like, I'm swimming more. And then like, cause my eyes are closed underwater, and like, I'm not opening them because I do not open my eyes underwater. And I see this like flickering light behind my eyelids, right? And so I know that there's something down there in front of me, and it's like something's flickering behind my eyelids. So I'm like swimming, and I'm like, let me open my eyes and just check and make sure everything's chill. Spoiler alert, it was not chill. I open my eyes, and I see that there's no bottom of the pool. There's no bottom of the pool. It is a television set, a massive television set that starts at the beginning of the pool and ends at the end of the pool. So it's like a massive, like super long, like 300 feet long, like on the bottom of the pool, right? And it's an ocean scene on that television, and there's hundreds of orcas. I have nightmares about orcas all the time in weird situations. This was the worst one, and it's like all these orcas. And granted, they're fake. They're not real. They're on the TV below me. But like, I see them, and I start panicking and freaking out, and like shaking. And like, I open my eyes, and I'm trying to get out of the pool. Of course, the pool walls have grown about 10 feet tall, so I can't get out. And I still have like 200 freaking feet left to swim. So I like go on my back, and I like frantically start like freaking doing the butterfly stroke. Is that what it's called when you're on your back? And I'm like frantically like, get me the fuck out of here. And I'm like going super far back, right? And I'm trying. And I finally get to the end. Meanwhile, this entire time that I'm doing this on my back, my ears are still underwater, so I hear the orcas, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm like trying not to cry. And I'm like trying to like calm my heart rate. Because I'm like, if my heart goes too far crazy, I'm gonna have a heart attack. So I'm like trying to chill out and like going like this, and then I finally get to the end of the pool, and I'm so happy. So I turn around to like go up the stairs, and out of nowhere, a massive animatronic orca pops out at the end in my face. And oh my God. Just having a nightmare of this scares me so bad. And I screamed and I ran out of the pool and I woke up. Because that was the most traumatizing freaking nightmare I've ever had in my life. And that's just a little taste of the kinds of nightmares that I have in regards to orcas. I have nightmares about being stuck in like aquariums with them. I have nightmares about falling in the SeaWorld tank all the time. But this was the worst one that I have ever had. So what do you think? Oh my God, that is terrifying. Could you imagine having to go through that in real life? I'm like getting teary-eyed thinking about it. I'm so scared. Anyway, I'll stop. This is extra. What do you think of my nightmare?